Good morning. Today is Wednesday, September 4th, 2024. Today in history. On this day, 119 years ago, China's first self-designed, self-built, and operational railway, the Beijing-Zhangjiakou Railway, began construction. It connects Fentai district of Beijing via Badaling, Zhuanggun, Shacheng, Shuanhua, and other places to Zhangjiakou, Hebei Province, covering about 200 kilometers. Welcome to today's Qing Chao Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
Thailand's Democrat Party joins forces with rival Pheu Thai Party. Comprehensive news from Bangkok. Recently, Thailand's Democratic Party, after 23 years of conflict with the Pheu Thai Party, has joined the ruling alliance. The Democratic Party, which holds 25 seats in the lower house, will bolster the coalition government led by Pheu Thai, now supported by around 300 of the 500 lower house members. The animosity between Pheu Thai and the Democratic Party dates back to the 2001 general election, when Thaksin Shinawatra, then leading the Thai Rak Thai Party, now Pheu Thai, defeated the Democrats. Since then, the Democrats have not won an election, and former party leader Chuan Lik Pai and others have accused Thaksin of cronyism, populism, and corruption, maintaining a strained relationship between the two parties. Ukraine launches large-scale attack on Moscow. According to Reuters, on September 1, Ukraine launched large-scale drone attacks targeting power plants and oil refineries in the Russian capital and other areas. The Russian Ministry of Defense reported shooting down over 150 Ukrainian drones, including 9 that flew over Moscow and its surroundings. Moscow stated that crucial facilities such as oil refineries and thermal power plants were not damaged and there were no significant casualties. With the rapid growth of its domestic drone industry, Kyiv has intensified attacks on Russian energy, military, and transportation infrastructure. Since invading the Russian border area in early August, Ukraine has been pressing its allies, including the United States, to use provided weapons for deep strikes into Russia. OpenAI set to complete new funding round. According to Bloomberg News, OpenAI is nearing completion of a funding round with a valuation exceeding $100 billion, led by Thrive Capital. Thrive Capital, based in New York, focuses on investments in software and internet sectors. Since December of last year, OpenAI has been negotiating this funding round, aiming to reach or surpass the $100 billion valuation. Cambodia to sign double taxation avoidance agreements with Laos and the Philippines. According to Cambodia China Times, the Cambodian Taxation Administration announced that Cambodia will soon sign the Income Tax Agreement on avoiding double taxation and preventing tax evasion with Laos and the Philippines. The relevant technical procedures have been completed. Cambodia has previously signed similar agreements with 11 countries and regions, including Singapore, Thailand, China, Vietnam, Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, South Korea, Turkey, and Hong Kong and Macau. Bun Neri, Deputy Director of the State Administration of Taxation, stated that these agreements not only address double taxation but also enhance foreign direct investment and international competitiveness. Nearly 12% of Indian spice samples fail to meet standards. According to Reuters, India's Food Safety and Standards Administration recently investigated 4,054 spice samples and found that 474, or 12%, did not meet food quality and safety standards. Authorities have taken measures against these substandard samples. Previously, Hong Kong's Center for Food Safety detected high pesticide residues, particularly chlorpyrifos, in packaged spices from Indian manufacturers MDH and Everest. Chlorpyrifos is linked to cancer risks. Following this, Hong Kong and Singapore announced recalls, the UK imposed stricter controls on Indian spices, and New Zealand, the US, and Australia began investigations. This incident is expected to impact India's spice export market significantly, as India is the world's largest producer and exporter of spices. Israel and Hamas agree to ceasefire for polio vaccination. According to Agence France-Presse, a senior World Health Organization official reported that the Israeli military and Hamas have agreed to divide the Gaza Strip into 3 areas and suspend fighting for 3 days in each area to allow the vaccination of 640,000 children with the polio vaccine. The ceasefire will occur first in the central Gaza Strip, then the southern, and finally the northern regions. United Nations Secretary-General Guterres highlighted that the polio virus is spreading in Gaza, putting children at risk. The UN is preparing to vaccinate over 640,000 children under 10 in Gaza, and the WHO has approved the distribution of 160,000 doses of the polio vaccine. Malaysia holds National Day celebrations. Comprehensive news from Putrajaya. On August 31, Malaysia's National Day celebration took place at Putrajaya Plaza, attracting over 100,000 attendees. The event was graced by Head of State Sultan Ibrahim and Prime Minister Anwar, along with many national representatives. This year's celebration featured Chinese lion and dragon performances and Chinese songs for the first time, alongside teams in traditional costumes from Sabah and Sarawak, highlighting Malaysia's multiculturalism. This is the first time Chinese cultural elements have been included in the National Day celebration since Malaysia's independence. Xiao Feihong, Lion Arts Director of the Hongda Sports Association and known as the Malaysian Lion King, noted that the Chinese community had previously applied to participate in the National Day parade several times but was never approved until now.
Xinhua Finance reports that the main contract of iron ore futures recently fell by more than 2%, closing at 741 yuan per ton. That's all for today's Qingchao Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.